Tutaweza kuelekea upande ule wa pili, afu tutarudi kwa taarifa zaidi kuhusiana na matukio haya ya mtihani wa KCPE kutoka kaunti hii ya Mombasa. Lakini kwa sasa tuelekee katika maeneo ya ambapo wabunge wanaongea katika kaunti ya Nairobi.
That the high quality fertilizers are provided on time, as well as establishing the National Health Service Commission, amongst other important proposals. And as we said back then, when we started, we are deeply disturbed by increased cases of femicide and killings within families, which have only gotten worse lately. We reiterate our call to law enforcement to act and arrest the situation. As women, we speak out and call all stakeholders, including religious institutions, to act on this issue. On the nation's moral fabric, we call upon all leaders from across the gender and political divide to stand up and speak out against this evil that is claiming our children and helpless women. Finally, as women leaders, we are supposed to be role models for our families and community. And as Embrace, we want to distance ourselves from the politics of insult. And therefore, we urge everyone to practice politics on an understanding that we can disagree without being disagreeable or insultive. As women, we have to accept that we are in a very unique position with regard to influencing families and the society. We cannot go low and expect our children and our society to go up. We must be role models and give a better example. We appeal to all Kenyans, irrespective of gender, tribe, or party, to join the path of national redemption and rebirth and make full use of the opportunity provided by the handshake and the BBI process. God bless Kenya.
Thank you. Sabia, you want to add something? Add something?
On education and insulting.
Well, I think for me, I'll pick up on where the governor left on education. And as we say, we applaud the efforts by the ministry. Thank you. As we applaud the efforts by the Ministry of Education at the release of KCPE, we are also urging that as we look for the Form 1 intake, that the proper guidelines of school fees should be given by the ministry and published so that our parents are not going to be exploited by some of the schools. And we are also urging the ministry that the sanitary towels should be given to the girls at the beginning of the term. We know what happened last year, and our desire as women leaders to keep our girls in school is that the sanitary towels to be provided at the beginning of the term. And finally, on the food security, we've mentioned about the fertilizers being given on time and seedlings, and that is quality seedlings. We also want to even urge the county government that they extend the extension officers to our farmers. We have had issues of misuse of pesticides. Some of these things are done by lack of the information. So once we have the extension officers within the counties going to teach our farmers, we will ensure food quality and, of course, then secure the issues of diseases. Finally, on healthcare, we know the government has taken the steps of UHC. As we look forward and at this supplementary budget where we are going to have more money being put to UHC, we urge the government officials who are in charge to make sure that they concentrate on preventive, going to the ground, looking at the community health workers, looking at our people, making sure that they are enough human resource personnel. So when our people go to the facilities, they will find quality health, they find a doctor, and they also find medication. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Maybe perhaps what I could add is, as the Embrace team, you know that the country knows that from the word go, from the very beginning, we have expressed our unequivocal support for the handshake and for its importance to the women and children of this country. The tranquility and the peace that this country enjoys and the coming together is more important than any other political expediency. And therefore, we continue as this BBI process comes to its climax to continue to express our support for the process and to say that we await the report. We urge all other stakeholders and politicians and all the communities in this country to continue to await the release of that report before we begin debate on it. So it is our hope that we shall all wait for the team to release, and we hope that this report can come out sooner rather than later to deal with the anxiety or to calm the anxiety that faces this country. And we hope that as women, our issues have been adequately addressed, as has been indicated in the statement.
Sorry.